What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Barber Jase and we are back with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. It's gonna be a mad transformation. I've got my boy Z-Man in the chair. We got man like Derek, the director, filming. This one is gonna be fireworks. Let's go. So we're doing a skin fade. He wants it a little bit shorter on top, going forward with a sharp shape up. It's been a while since his last haircut, so I'm just using a number 4 to remove the bulk. Trying to blend it in without creating a step, floating straight up so it blends into the length on top. After this step, you could move straight onto the top, but I decided to do the fade first. Firstly, by putting in my 0 placement line with my magic cordless with the ceramic blade. After putting in that line, I decided to go straight in with my fabulous gold FX to remove the hairs below it. I thought it would look cool and quite therapeutic to watch, and just to switch it up a little bit. I like to remove the bulk, clean up everything below the 0 before doing my fade. Some people, if you guys watch faded culture, they like to do that after the fade, but I just like to get that out the way first. So cleaning it up with my fabulous skeleton trimmers and then use my foils, which will give the fade an extra edge. Make sure you check out Basic Barbering how to use your foils. I'll give an in-depth tutorial on how I use this tool. Also follow Barber Jase on Instagram. So now I'm going to start my fade. I actually started using this new method on fading only by creating one placement line, and I'm just going to work all the way down to fade that line out. So I started with a number 4. Therefore, I'm using a number 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2, and now using my 1.5 guard, working all the way around the head, going down with all of my guards to fade out that line. I feel like this is more of an efficient way to fade, as you're not trying to fade out any harsh lines, but the only thing is you don't have any guidelines to work from, so you kind of need to know where to flick out. The fade might not be as consistent, but with practice, you should be able to achieve the same results. So now working all the way down to my number 1 guard, and this is where I change it up slightly. So after going all the way down to my number 1, I've got my 0.5 guard and I'm going to fade out this whole side of the head first. So after the 0.5 guard, slowly closing my lever, I'm going to go straight into my 0.5 no guard, and I'm going to slowly close that to fade out the line. Going against the growth, using the corners if I need to, and playing around with that lever, closing it until that line is faded out. And as you can see, it's coming together. So after this right side is done, I'm going to move on to my left side and repeat the same steps. So starting off with my 0.5 guard, and I'm going to fade out this left side here. So now that the left side is done, I'm going to move on to the back to complete the fade. Give this method a try, guys. I'm basically just fading down with all my guards after creating that 0 placement line at the beginning, but after the 1 guard closed, I fade out the sides first and then fade out the back just by using the 0.5 guard, and then with no guard to fade out that last line. But yeah, give this one a try, guys. Let me know down in the comment section. And make sure you like, comment and subscribe while you're here. So the fade is done, we're going to move on to the top. So we're going to wet down the hair and we're just going to cut the top round, and we're going to reduce the length at the front, on the fringe and behind the fringe as well. But yeah, this next part of the video, I'm going to do a bit of ASMR. I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, my bad, Zach. I gave you a little shower. Look, he even gets a little face wash. You know you have to look after your clients. But yeah, enjoy this next part, ASMR. Let's go with Barber Jase. So that's the top done. Hope you guys enjoyed the ASMR part. We're going to dry off the top, just rough drying it a little bit. I'm going to dry it to about 70% before using my round brush, and I'm going to brush it forward towards the face. This is going to lay the hairs down, and that will set me up nicely for a nice sharp fringe shape up. So now the hair is dry, I need to finish the blend, the connection, basically to connect the clipper work with the scissor work. So I think I started off using a number 4, and I'm just going to go straight up, slightly rounded into the head to blend into the layers on top. But be careful, you don't want to go too round, otherwise you're going to create a triangular shape. But just softening that weight line. After using a 4, go down to a 3, and then after that I even go down back to my guards to refine the fade. Using a bit of holding spray, setting the fringe into position before using my trimmers to shape it up. Using the mirror to check the balance, and using that first side that I've done as a guide, trying to keep it as symmetrical as possible. It is difficult when it's a fringe because it's going to move later. That's why it's important to lay the hair down and to lock it in with a little bit of hairspray so it doesn't move. After the liner, I'm going to refine the fade. That should show any imperfections in the fade. finishing off with a little bit of scissor over comb to soften the blend. Now to tidy up the beard a little bit, just to give it a little bit of shape. And now we're going to enhance it a little bit using that 245 enhancement card. I used to do this step after the razor, but I thought let's put in the enhancements first and I can touch it up afterwards with the razor work. Let me know what you guys do first. Now applying a little bit of pomade, and that's it. Your boy's looking fresh, looking faded. I had to sort him out, it's been a long time, Z-Man. And that's the before, guys. He was looking homeless, looking neglected, but it's cool. Barber Jase has got him, and that is the after. Definitely looks a lot happier, but stay fresh, stay faded, stay blessed. It's your boy Barber Jase. Peace.